Hello and welcome back to Master Duel Masochist. If you don't know what we're doing here, it's pretty easy. We start out with 5 Master Packs, and every time we win, we open up a new Master Pack to hopefully upgrade our decks. If you're watching this on YouTube and if you like what you're seeing, consider subscribing. Alright, a quick summary from last time. So we got a second Twin Burst, whatever. A third Alba Loss, whatever. We got the second Firewall Guardian, which is a fine card. Varar, Velmonica, Concord, which is a cool card, but not a card that we need or ever will be able to summon, presumably. Karma Cut, which is good, unmistakably. I think I will tech it in for Labyrinth later to deal with Fiends Schmidt. Then we got Malice, Lady of Lament, so I might try it out. It has a cool effect, but I think it's probably not usable. Well, but we'll see. We got. I think we also had like a few more like good ones, but I kinda don't remember. We got Bad Bryanak, Burger, important. I think that's about it. These are cute. The birds are cute. The performer pal Pero Trio, and I think there was one more really good pull, if I remember correctly. I guess we got this one. All right. And with that out of the way, let's get into it. We reached Plat 2, which is pretty cool. The last tool was a doozy, as they might say. We doozing it up. And yeah, that's basically about it. Let's get into the duels. So I have to do the meme review later. And yeah, I unfortunately have seen one of the memes because MBT, there was an MBT clip I think with it. But yeah, I have a few things planned if the opponents need too long. So yeah, we'll see. All right. I'm first. I think I'll start with the Buffalo, right? Buffalo. The problem is the hand is questionable. They have something. I think it's an Imperm. Alright. It for sure isn't the Nash. I think it's Imperm, right? Or Veiler. Those are like the highest chance. If it's Imperm or Veiler, the chain block doesn't do anything anyway. Yeah, it's Imperm. Sure. Like, the board is a bit worse, but it'll be fine. Alright, let's discard the Foxy. That's really bad. But it's okay. We'll manage. Okay, I'm not getting Ash Blossom on this. So they had one hand trap. Alright, just set the mistake. Shotgun the Maxi. And pray. Alright. Okay, let's see. Alright, so they have 5 cards in hand. This might be enough. We have like Maxi, which might be bonus points of interaction. We have a DP and a mistake. Alright. And a Siren here. Call by? Alright. It is resolving. That's good. This might be good enough. Let's see. Add 1 Primite card. No. How about no? How about we're not adding any Primite cards today? Alright, 4 cards left. If our barrel sets, sure, that probably won't be any problem. Yeah, it's a drill beam. All right. Reveal 1 Primite. Up of his, sure, beat over it. I don't care. Okay, I think we're doing good. I just need to pop the Ether Barrel in the end phase. All right. So the question is, what do they have? So I don't like. So what is the drill beams text again? The one Primarch or in your hand, they might have one. So, or if you control a level 5 or higher Primarch, so they need to control a normal monster. I guess we're drawing one, and then there's the drill beam. This one is probably imperm, but I can like force them to imperm, right? All right. The Ether Barrel doesn't add itself back because they don't control a normal monster. All right. So they might have the Cult by in hand, but I kind of don't care. Like, I do care, but... All right. No Cult by. Okay, this looks good. Okay. I guess might as well special it, right? So they didn't get to play because of Maxi. I could pop the mistake, but I think it probably like screws them over more if I don't. I need to think real quick. Can I guess I can't. I could like tribute summon the Weasel. That's fun. I'm going to be I think tribute summoning the Weasel is pretty good actually. Wait. Check this out. All right. It's imperm. It's imperm. All right, let's set the Raigeki. It is imperm, 100%. So I will beat over their stuff. That's pretty much it, right? All right. Might as well do it like this, right? Battle phase. So this is a Raigeki. And I know this is imperm, right? So I will just pop it. Let's exit the battle phase. Let's do a DP. So it's, if they flip the imperm, like they kind of need to. I know this is imperm. Like they want to hit the mistake. That's pretty clear. Yeah. All right. So they have this funny problem now where they still need to like deal with the mistake. So they don't have their Primite card. Their drill beam is offline. They could like normal summon with the Lordly Load. Specials, I'm sorry. But the effects are offline. I think popping the Lordly is probably good. Okay, what are you setting? A second Lordly Load? Sure. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, alright. Lordly adds is much like... We know that Lordly Load adds. They could get the Drill Beam back, which they do. I will probably pop the Drill Beam, right? If they don't have anything else, I win next turn. I could play around Called By. Pop the Fusion Destiny. Link 1, alright. That sends to the graveyard. Okay. So what's the rest? You can like special summon the Blue Eyes. I need some water, man. Alright. Okay, Sage. Special summon Blue Eyes from your deck. I mean, is it sealed? Sealed pass? Probably, right? I mean, I can just pop the seal. Blue eyes, sure. They're gonna go for battle phase, I guess. Blue eyes, white dragon, sure. So it is sealed pass. They will try to attack. Probably I will just like pop the drill beam. They already used drill beam, right, this turn? Yeah, they said it. I'm fine with them like destroying the card. Okay, that's fine. I don't have to deal with the drill beam this turn. Yeah, it seals. Alright, it seals. The last card is making me kind of anxious, but... Alright, roll and lock. Majesty, alright. That's bullshit that you got that. I might just lose now. That is really bad, though. So they will pop the mistake, which I don't really care about. Alright. So this looks like lethal to me. As of yet, right? Tribute one, alright. So this one will be fun, right? Because what happens now is they will have to give me the Saranir back. They could also do the lowly load, I guess. Like, the problem is I'm not winning this turn. That's a big problem, but... At least I have the Fusion Destiny up. Like, the not winning this turn probably loses. Jet Dragon. Alright. They can bounce the Saranir, which is pretty fine. They don't want... You bounce it. Alright. You're insane. Alright. Let's get rid of the blue eyes. Like, slowly but surely. Alright. Good. So what that did is basically, like, get rid of the one blue eyes. The problem is they get the freaking... Yeah, alright. Pass. So they will get the drill beam. At least they don't have the loadly load. We know that they have the loadly load in hand. They could add one of the dragons. Ether barreled. Right. The thing is, like, my top decks are bad, right? Because I need to play the DPE bricks. So that hurt for sure. So this sets, right? Alright. You're not playing two field spells. I refuse to believe that. They might, though. It's Plat after all. Wait, did they add it back? Yeah, they did add it back. Alright, so we know almost everything, right? Alright, Spirit. I mean, I'm fine with that. I could have popped the card, but you know, like, realistically speaking, I don't care. For blue eyes in attack position. Battle phase. I need to pop the drill beam, so I know what's gonna happen here. And I hope that they just misplay it again. They will attack Sarnier, I guess. I guess I kinda can force them to... They set it this turn, right? I mean, it's a rough board today, that's for sure. I don't lose though, so that's fine. I just need to stop them from getting the drill beam turn after turn. Like, if I would have popped the spirit, then they would have gotten the jet back. Alright. I need to pop the jet. The thing is, I don't know how I win here. I don't know which top deck does it. There might be some, but... Alright. Trap card is kind of scaring me. Converter is a good one, that's for sure, though. I mean, we're losing right now. There's a problem. Converter. I could... Maybe I should have... No. That seems too... I guess I could have popped the jet, banished to Blue Eyes. Alright, let's see. This draws a card, right? So let's do this. You are allowed to have the Foxy. So this might be a mistake, though. Purge. So you're gonna purge that. That's fine. Let me think real quick. They have a fire? No, right? No, they don't. I need to play for an out, right? The out would be... Pop this card, go for... This sucks. It sucks so much. The problem is the out is obviously pop the jet, then banish the Blue Eyes. That's the out. Alright, then let's play the out. Loadly load. The problem with loadly load is they add the Ether Barrel. They only play one drill beam, but they need to get rid of the Blue Eyes. And the problem is that's like a ticking time bomb, right? Because we think that they play like the what was it called spell? I forgot. All right, I needed to do this, unfortunately. I feel like, or I'm like straight up losing. So the Primite is offline, the Drill Beam is offline, the Blue Eyes Jet is offline. We know that they have one Loadly Load, which gets them the Ether Barrel. They don't have it. What? They only play 2 Ether Barrels. I win? I think they have Imperm in hand or something. Alright, let's see. Maxi, sure. I will go for the win here, so I don't care about the Maxi. Alright, check Jaguar. So the thing is, how can I get the win here? Oh, I know it. Alright, I have the win. Some roundabout way. So I need to, like, play into it. This is the problem. I want the win here. No. Oh, wait, I should have done that. I kind of realized. So it's 4-1 with this one. I don't have a Cybers in hand. Alright, I will just roll here. I forgot that I had the roll. Alright. I think they have Imperm. I might have lost it for that, but alright. Raging Phoenix. Oh, because I can't roll. No, that kind of sucks, actually. Alright. Oh, they got a nib. Alright, they didn't. Okay, so we missed some damage. We might just lose now, but let's see. I at least have, like, some of the setup. Wishes is the worst thing that they could have shown me here. Alright, I think I lose. I think I lose. So what's the last card though? Alright. Why are we adding the Sage? Oh, that's so bad, dude. So they normal the other guy. What happens though? They always have it, right? But I don't. They need to equip the target one blue eyes. Okay, we need to do this, and the reason is incredibly dumb, but I need to do it. Yeah. I didn't want to do that. Oh, I misclicked. Hi Sophia, how are you doing? The reason is incredibly dumb, and I hate it, but we need to do it. The reason is, if I don't pop this blue eyes, they can get the freaking Jet Dragon and then do everything they need to do. We lose now because I misplayed last turn, I think. I should have just been like, whatever. I will just... I thought I could do this guy without drawing. But apparently I need to be able to. Okay, it's over. I should have just played into it. I don't know, dude. I just should have played into it. I think that was the only way. I mean, to be fair, like, how high are the chances that they're gonna, like, top deck the best card in their deck, right? How high are the chances? Also, like, they probably had a Nibiru. So unfortunately, it didn't matter, apparently. Alright. Let's go next. I mean, like, I hate Maxi, dude. Like, if I had, like, anything but if anything but that happened, right, I would have been fine. Like, if I would have, like, gotten, like, a big normal summon, like Lady Debug, I just win there, right? Alright, this is full combo. Yeah, this is, like, really weird, but it's a full combo. Am I getting memed on here? I think that makes it easier, honestly. Does it? I think it doesn't, right? I can get, like, a semblance of a setup going still, so it's alright, it's fine. So we can, like, do this. They might have disconnected. Failings. I'm gonna special summon my Balings back, which will go into Beta, which they hopefully stop. I'm gonna steal your Ash Blossom. All right. I mean, the setup isn't that good, obviously, but I mean, it is a setup at least, right? All right. So they have 5 cards left in hand. All right. So this setup needs to go a long way, and unfortunately it isn't perfect, but we'll manage. Go ahead. All right. 5 cards in hand. It's a 60 card. It's a 40 card. Yeah, it's a 40 card deck. All right. It's a half board, basically, right? I hope they just disconnect. That would be the best case scenario. Droplet. Right. The good thing about Droplet is it like doesn't matter. Did they top deck that? Hacking Spiral. I mean, that's fine. He's still like need to deal with Prince Descent back row. Alright, so you have 2 cards left here. And you will need to special summon. Alright. That's fine. The thing is, that was a normal. Now they need to special summon. Special attribute. Alright, it's fun. Yeah, the music's pretty good. Love like the music of the game is pretty good. In general, I feel like. Alright. Is it imperm? Not imperm. Is it called by? That's pretty bad. Alright. So we kinda got custom hand. Custom handed. I guess we can use this one. I think I'm gonna send the will. Alright. Alright, that's an unfortunate turn of events, but alright, it's negated. They can add it back. No, never mind. Alright. Unfortunate, not even the custom hand did it. Also, like, it's weird, right? I think, like, the droplet just wasn't good. Like, they should have just discarded 1 card. Now that I think about it. Ugh. I hate, like, the one-off super poly. Always just makes my skin crawl. Ugh. We bought some gems, as you can see. We are keeping content going. Content will keep going until morale improves. Alright, it's the presumably, allegedly, ASR. I always say NSR, I think, which is wrong. The 2 exterior, I already have this one. Fabled Leviathan. Fabled tuner, 1 non-tuner, alright. So it's a fine card. Alright, how is the Fabled pull, by the way, now that we got Leviathan? I mean, it's cool to get a UR. I cannot, like, get mad. So, somehow I don't have Cat Sith, which is a pretty good card. I have most stuff, which is kind of weird. Trust. Soon fabled Fiendsmith, I swear. The thing is, I'm not sure if Fabled Fiendsmith would be better, but if I could like play Fiendsmith, it would go hard, that's for sure. Is my system overheating? If so, I know what to do, but like the game sounds getting weird, so I guess we're overheating. Let me check it real quick. As soon as my oh yeah, we're overheating. Give me a quick second. All right, I'm back. All right, let me check real quick. It looks normal, right? Okay. Let's do the Abelstar first. It's a bit weird. Wait. All right, like this. All right, Diabel. Trigger. All right. They don't have it, apparently. Allegedly. Okay, circle. Will I get Ash Blossomed on this? So we already have a normal summon, so I will add Mir. All right. It might be Maxi, right? All right. I think it's Ash Blossom. All right, whatever. They might have gotten mad there because they didn't Ash that. The thing is, I had like enough to play around Ash. Also, like I had 2 bodies on board, right? So. Oh, it's Chris Strong. Cool. It was Ash. It probably was Ash, yeah. It's a really weird feeling to be able to like play through 1 Ash as a masochist. We can even play through 2 hand traps sometimes, which is, you know, important. We just kind of have problems dealing with floodgates, and that's just, I guess, Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays in general, having problems with lingering floodgates. Alright, I clicked wrong, but it doesn't matter. Horned Saurus. Kaito... Wait, Kaitoptera. This card... And 1 dinosaur or dragon. Attack directly, the turn it is special summon, but you still need a battle phase, so you can't do it as going first. You can only use once per turn. If this card is fusion summoned, plays 1 field spell with AFD. That's why. That's why it's an SR. Alright. I really want to get to Diamond quick. That like takes every form of pressure off me. And that's important to me, because then I can just play stuff. I think this deck could go to Master, but I would need to play like so much more that the series would get like too hard to, you know, track. So that's why I like rather play a bit less and just hope for more consistency for the deck, right? Instead of grinding it out. Well, Monica. Alright, let's see what they do. That's a good start. Probably the best start the deck can get. Alright, while they do their stuff, let's check out some card spoilers. Yeah, this one, right? Yeah, let's do these. These are only like free cards. Alright, good. Megalith Flock. So it's a level 4 Earth Rock Ritual. You can ritual summon this card with any Megalith card that's like the normal effect. You can only use the second effect of this card once per turn. You cannot activate in the same chain. Alright. So if this card is ritual summoned, add 1 Megalith from your graveyard to your hand. This is relevant because you will use Megaliths to ritual summon your cards. So that will make, you know, you be able to like recur some stuff and do more plays. During the main phase, you can ritual someone or from your graveyard except full lock by tributing a monster from your hand or field, you know. Okay, so it's a ritual summon quick effect. Pretty good. Notra Voltra. It does not have a cost though, so it's not a cost. Sending maybe the Megaliths to the graveyard without like having them to be able to summoned would be good if you get like impermed on the effect. But the thing is also like if they want to imperm it, you know, you could like chain it. That's why the stipulation is here. All right. Megalith, my beloved. Yeah, new sport's coming out, and the sport's good. You can ritual summon this card. You can ritual this with any Megalith card. Must be ritual summoned by only ritual monsters. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. You can reveal this card. Your opponent cannot activate effect in response to the activation of your ritual monster's effect for the rest of the turn. So this is absurd, right? Like, hey, I show you my Notra. You're not allowed to do anything. Like, even then the stipulation then becomes like irrelevant because I can like activate the effect, like reveal this. Of course I need the Falter in hand, but then I can like reveal this card. So lame. Yeah, it's the classic reveal, normal, get the card back if I did anything, and then like quick effect. if you like try to imperm, I quick effect the card and then you don't get your imperm. Pretty good. And then when your opponent, it's a level 10, which is relevant. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can negate the activation, destroy that card. If that target a monster on the field, you can tribute one of your opponent monsters. Insane. Like, this is insane. Like, so you need obviously to get it on board, but if you do, right, you get a negate, which is an activation negate, I guess, which is quote unquote a bit worse. Destroy the card after negating it, and then if the card was on board, you get one more monster. So you basically negate a card and 2-for-1 them for it. If of course everything resolves, it's a level 12. But this card obviously pretty good. I don't think I need to say why. It's like destroy, negate, and tribute, which, you know, doesn't trigger some of the effects that would float. And then Anastasis, it's a permanent spell. You can only use the first effect once per turn. Discard, add 1 level 4 or level 8 or higher, level 4 or lower, or level 8 or higher Megalith monster. I think the most of them are, so whatever. Imagine, by the way, I start with Anastasis, right? And with like full lock, right? Then I discard 1 Megalith, for instance. Like, this isn't like an impossible hand to start with, right? And then I get this one, or if I start like with this one, I can like, okay, yeah, it needs to be a ritual monster, so you can still negate this. I get this one, I show it to you, and then good luck. Once per turn, if you ritual summon a Megalith monster, you can activate one of these effects. So each effect once though, so there's like, okay, the board is insane, by the way, I see. So you can like draw 1, discard 1, tribute 1 card your opponent controls. These effects also pretty good. Pretty insane card. Pretty good, I'd say. Oh, I had Maxi. That's why you sometimes actually check out the board that you play against. Wait, I got Maxi somewhere. How did they let... What happened? Oh, I top decked the card. Yeah, alright, never mind. Fuck this card. Yeah, alright. Alright, I need to start with like, the problem is the board is pretty much unbeatable for me, right? The Magnifica, how did they get to Magnifica, by the way? They set a Vadis, they have a Alice. Such a random archetype to play, I feel like. Sure, they're level 4s, but it's kinda like, why not play Fiendsmith? And you know, I say that as like a notorious Fiendsmith hater. Right, I need to flip Maxi here. So there is the off chance that I might draw an out. So we'll do it. I think I draw 2 for the Lattice. Right? 1 for the summons and 1 for the Xyz. Oh, they're not Xyzing, alright. I need to special the converter. Yeah, I need to special the converter. Because if I don't, I get like really blown out. Alright. Let's get rid of, I think... I think I want to force the Magnifica, right? Alright. Yeah, this is impossible for me. Break. I guess I could have discarded. I mean, I don't care. I wanted to force the SP. Okay. I get rid of Magnifica at least. Alright, that's... So yeah, the problem is they had too much. I guess I should have like fouled this before doing anything else. Yeah, we're done here. Like Chainlink 6. Like, alright. The effect isn't good that they use, but... I should have felt this, discarded the roar. Right, we're getting rid of like the Magnifica, right? Alright, like the foul negate doesn't do anything. I could like return the card, but like, I don't know. Activate, like I guess if I would have activated the foul, I would have been fine. So that's a bit of a problem for me. So they win on the crackback. I know the stack. Let's go next. There's a problem. So yeah, the problem was I should have like fouled, but even then I think I just lose, right? They just had too much. At least we stopped like the second special summer, right? So maxing was correct, pretty sure, but like, yeah. I think we needed to like top deck Raigeki. Like that would have been fine, I think. What is it with these hands, dude? This doesn't like break anything. I guess I could SP and then DP. That would work out. Let me guess, you're just gonna like show me the worst stun stuff that you have. Like this is Dimensional Fissure, right? This is Rise Art, alright. Let me guess, you have the Birth in hand. Alright, Unicorn. I don't like those hits, but whatever. It could be worse. Maybe I draw the Droplet. If I get the Droplet, it would go hard. Alright, that's... only stun cards, 100%. Alright. So that works out. So they can chain... Yeah, they're getting their Unicorn. Okay, now let's pray that these aren't like good cards. But I know it's like Macrocosmos, which is like a problem. Do I need to actually just go for Fusion Destiny? No, I don't need to, right? This is only monster effects, so I can like play around it a bit. Alright. Alright. I need them to like flip one of these back rows. I will special the Converter as well, because it isn't an activated effect. This will get freaky. Come on, flip. Alright, perfect. Let's hope the second one isn't good. Is what I'm gonna say. Will... So I can... Oh, that's a mistake. Why did I choose that zone? Oh, because it wasn't correctly summoned? Alright, it doesn't matter. No, I'm not gonna activate the effect. This might have been like the fumble of the century, but... Alright, this is a bit of a weird line, right? Will I get impermanent on this? The rivalry. So this is a warrior, right? That's funny. So I can take the materials from this. That's pretty good, actually. Alright. And then we just DP. And then pop the cash power. Alright, this is a bit of a mistake, I realize, but it's fine. I will pop the prep. And then I will just give them back their Shangri and then pop it in draw phase. And then I just have to hope that it is enough, right? Oh no, wait, my card comes at like a really bad time. It comes in the standby phase. So we just kind of have to pray. Alright. Alright. Fenrir. And I'm just gonna pop the Fenrir. Okay. The problem is this is Keshira, so the chances are high that they still can go into their desired card. Oh, please whiff. Oh, please whiff so hard. Oh, you could also get like the best one. That's also always a possibility. Maybe we don't lose. Maybe there's a world. They get birth here. Birth, Fenrir, flip it down. Really obnoxious. What? Why? Why do you do that? Right, I don't care about my extra at this point. I need to win with what I have on board. Oh, they needed to set because they have the rivalry. So this is Rise Hard. We know that this is Rise Hard. Alright, so they're gonna like just rip 2 cards. Like, the big problem is I cannot out all of this. They're ripping the princess. The thing is, like, this is literally the best top deck that they could have gotten. That is incredibly obnoxious. I guess I need to top deck Raigeki. Raigeki does it. But I need Raigeki. Really specifically Raigeki. They're gonna get 1 more material. Alright. Are you gonna Fenrir? No, right? You're not that dumb. That's fine. I'm not gonna trigger. Yeah, they're thinking about like the Fenrir, sure. Like, I don't care about the Bailings. Do I care about that zone? So what do I need to out? I need to out the Fenrir. So if I get rid of the Fenrir, right? Yeah, right. So this takes away 1 monster. All right. This will be a weird one. I need to go into battle phase. Alright. So they activated the effect already. Okay. DPE pop birth. Yeah. All right. So I need a good card here. Unfortunately, I don't have any Balinxes left. I guess I could set this one. All right, I have an idea. So I can pop on draw, which I will do. All right, and I can send to Foxy. I think I'm fine with them banishing a card. Wait, this actually kind of deals with it. Except, of course, if they top deck the birth. Alright. So they can flip this one up, but it doesn't really do anything. This is so complicated to deal with. The truth of the matter is this doesn't matter. Like, I don't care about any of this, right? I just need to control them until I win. You have to be kidding me, dude. That's literally the best card. That's okay though. No, that isn't okay. This is a joke, dude. This is a joke. How do they do that? All right. Yeah, let's go next. I am losing my mind, dude. Like, oh my god. Like, they searched the one and they drew up the other one somehow. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. They could have, like, banished, like, at least one of them, right? Alright. I don't know what to say. That was just... I think I played it as good as I could, right? They just drew up the birth. They just drew it up. That's... And then they got the one Braves off of the one Pot of Desires that they have. Yeah, like, it's still, like, incredibly, you know, frustrating that they drew up the second birth. Because I think I played it pretty good, right? I played around their stuff, like, pretty consistently. They could have, like, drawn an Ash Blossom or, like, a Maxi. Like, I wouldn't have cared about those cards. Or, like, the Shifter that is a brick. Yeah, what can you do? Alright, let's go next. What can you do? Like, even if one of those is like a brick, right? And not action, we're fine. But yeah, what can you do? Right? Did it just quit? Is Master Duel trying to make me, you know, chill out? Is that it? Dude, that was so frustrating. That duel was really frustrating. And now I draw the Maxi, obviously, a classic. When I go first, but I can still flip it. So what do we need? I think I will get, like... These are, like, good top decks for later. Right? Mirror doesn't do anything. I think I will get the Converter just to, like, minimize the... Like, to have more targets for the Saturn here, if needs be. Alright, I'm searching. We're checking. Call me Ferrari. They might have... I think this one's better to have in the graveyard. Alright. Cyber's Wicked. Yeah. I kind of forgot that I have the Wicked play, so it's good that I can get rid of like two lights. Nib. I mean, that isn't good, but it's fine. Alright, hold up. Can I maybe still get the princess? I need Ita, right? I can still do it. Alright. So the play is go into Hita. Then we Cernier away the... I guess the Wicked. Alright. Like, this is pretty obnoxious for them. Most hand traps are offline. So let's hope that they don't have, like, a Whaler. Did I just play around Nibiru? That's pretty cool. They need to wait until the Raging Phoenix. No. Alright. So it's still the full setup. And I have a Maxi. This looks pretty bad, I will be honest, for them. Alright. I will set the Rage first. I will set the Roar second. Good luck, have fun. Alright, we need to Rage first before we Roar. Depends, obviously, on the situation, but I am fine with you doing that. Like, that is basically Princess will resolve. Alright, they only have 4 cards left. Main one. Trudia, that's their normal. So they need to... I guess that's a good Roar. I'm pretty sure that's a good Roar, right? I guess I could have popped, but I kinda am scared of their field spell. The good thing is, like, that's a normal, right? So if I negate, destroy it, we just are fine. Alright, they're placing one, and I will... Cannot be controlled, destroyed by card effects. Alright, sure. Activate the Primera, please. I think Pop 2 is good enough. Pop 2. Destroy on that thing. Alright, so do you have one more special summon? That's pretty bad. Alright. Let me think. So... Need this card. Alright, that's fine though. They need to get... Unfortunately, but... I can't just pop the Imseti. And I need to trigger the Raging Phoenix. Which makes this really weird for them. Alright, we win the turn after. Good. Like, they... That's funny, but no. They will get Hoppy, attack into my card. Obviously. But, you know, that's like it. That's it. There's nothing more they can do. Attack into that one. I'm not so sure if I would have done that, but sure. Alright. So it's Foxy. Should I add... I cannot, like, discard a... I guess I could, like, add, right? Just to be sure. Unfortunate. So this is cool. Because they lose now. Weasel. Weasel, you're allowed to have the mole. And that triggers the princess. Which destroys these two. Which, you know, lets you add any 2 cards back to your hand. Wait, I need to be careful, right? Oh, never mind. Okay. I think they could have added back the Nibiru, actually, now that I think about it. Still needed to do that play, though. But I wasn't sure on, like, the amount of sums that we did. Right? This can add back Nibiru. Yeah. 2 cards. Just 2 cards. Happy is so insane. There's a reason why people only play Imseti and Happy. Also funny that they drew up these two. What's 12? Right. I wanted to check Nibiru what it like said on its text. Yeah, this turn, so I might have been like giga screwed there. They might have had an out. Alright, let's get the packs. Wow, Legacy pack. Wasn't that like a good card in sealed? I feel like that was incredible. I don't know if it's incredible, but the cool thing was like we played through Nibiru. That isn't something that happens often, unfortunately for us. Balance of Judgment, Dragon Knight of Creation. This is a good card, I remember. And the Mellow Melody, the Bruskin. Alright, Balance of Judgment is fun. Balance of Judgment is really fun. So cool that we got this one. Also just a common that we didn't have until now. Alright. You know, I was like, yeah, they have no out, and then I realized, wait, they can't add back Nibiru, right? So I had 1 summon, 2 summons, 4 summons. Wait, 1 summon, 2 summon, 3 summon, 4 summon, right? So it was 4 summons. Let me close Discord real quick. Streamer mode is on again, thankfully. It works like as intended, but... Ichiro Morita, I think. Alright. Roll might go hard. Oh no, it's this deck. Droll doesn't go that hard against this deck, unfortunately. I don't know if we can play through it. That one. That too. Alright. Barrier. They cannot add, so we know only the 1 card in hand. Furor. Alright. That happens, unfortunately, but... Alright. I need to hit with this. Will I get impermed? That's perfect, thank you very much. Could I please get a second droll? I feel like the number of drolls will make me win more. The number of drolls in my deck. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Ah! Super poly. But we can concur. I think you say concur, right? So I know that they didn't have a super poly in the back row, because if they did, they would have like let me play like 2 cards and then just use the waste stuff. Alright. I hate saying this, but thankfully Droll and Lockbird is a card. Alright, alright, an SR. Necros of Unicorn. Can I play Necros now? Not that I want to, but... Oh, we got a... Memento card. Memento's coming together. Like, not that I want to play more than one tryhard, but... How far along am I with Necros? Actually, not that far off. Okay, Trishula is the best one, so I'm... And Brian Axe is really good also, so no way in hell. But... And we will never play Necros, but... Also, I only have one mirror somehow, but... You know. Still cool. Yay? Exactly, because I hate that deck like with a passion, by the way. I really, really hate Voiceless Voice. I hate playing against them. I always forget like half of their effects. Then they like can play cards that are obnoxious in general, right? So how high is the laptop temperature? Let me check that. Yeah, alright. We're fine now. Oh my god, the sound sucks. Hello? Alright, I was... Maybe we can get like something out of them, right? I want them to ash me. They're called OTK. Do you think they play like Dark OTK? Alright, unfortunately for me, this is the end part. This is it. I'm not gonna Sanctuary. But I'm gonna set the second Fusion Destiny. Alright. I really wish I could like get some different Bestial that I could like flip on them. Dragon Shrine. And one more. So they're on some Sark deck, obviously. They send one more, which is a Supreme King Dragon. Can special summon this card. That's completely fine. And then they will try to add, right? And that's where we will show them this card. The good thing is people like stop playing Cyclone for the most part. Can add one, wait. Alright, sure. That happens. The thing is, like, how far can you go with this, right? Alright, Supreme King, Gate Magician. I think it's a good pop, right? I think it's a good pop. We'll see if it is, but I guess I'm gonna pop this one. Oh my god, they have that shitty ass card. Oh, this is so bad now. They just had the hand. I don't know what to say. You know that doesn't do anything, right? Absolute state of the pendulum player base. All right. Let's hope this isn't called by. It isn't, thankfully. Right, Rage is offline. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of our hand cards. Is the idea. Ternier, I'm gonna get rid of your hand guy. And then I'm slowly gonna just... I might pop the Rage. This... I think this banishes the cost rate. Now that's a good one. Alright. I will just go for the Chaos Angel. Just banish the Astrograph. Alright, I'm just gonna go for battle phase. Alright. So, end phase. Oh wait, it didn't give me priority. Oh, god damn it. That's really bad. Those might not be real back row, by the way, but we'll see. All right, so no more Astrographs in the deck. This should be fine. I'm like they disconnected. I'm like giga scared of. I wanted to pop like the Rage and one of the back rows, right? Because I'm scared of Kalpai. Alright, yeah, I think like Chaos Angel was really correct there. I was thinking about SP, but I was like, you know, like just getting rid of the Astrograph is better, like, right, forever. And just having like the big beater, which is like protected. Alright, that was smooth. That was smooth. Yeah, it might have been a call by and they just set the card to be cheeky. Alright, yeah, that just kind of dealt with it. Alright, yeah, but like popping the scale was important. They even got like the Astrograph, but I think the Astrograph just couldn't add, which made it like less scary. I think the Astrograph adds, right? Or am I insane? But yeah, like we just... That deck is like easy to deal with as soon as they can't add. The Churia Cliff, the second copy. Alright. Boy. Alright, what I need to check, what I want to check rather, is how much Naturia stuff do I have? Ladybug, whatever. Like, Cricket is important. We don't have a Cricket. Guardian, Mantis, these don't matter. Stack Beetle. I wish I could play Naturia. Imagine if I just could play the beast. The beast inside of me. Also, I only have one Camellia still. That's crazy. Took a while to get even one. Oh, Eggplant. Alright. Apparently, eggplants were white and looked like eggs. That's why they were called eggplants. Apparently, I learned that, I think, from a YouTube short, which means the chance that it is true is like close to 0%. But yeah, I mean, it probably is true. Like but then again, people lying on the internet is like a daily occurrence. So yeah. Why are so? I don't know. Why am I? Why am I? I'm just kidding. Why? All right. I sound like an insane person sometimes. All right. Add your Bellstar, discard the Jack Jaguar. Never know when you might need, like, when you might need an Eggplant, right? All right. This takes out a brick from the deck. I will normal the Foxy, right? Because, like, that also would take, like, a hit away if I use the card. Ash Blossom, perfect. We have full combo, thank you very much. They might have Nibiru, but, you know. If they do, then as always, they do. Alright. Flipping this one doesn't do anything, so I will keep it if I need to... For the chance I need to send a mistake. I could shuffle the card back in. I could do like... I guess... Alright. Impulse. Alright. So that's good. That we got it out of the way. Only 3 cards left. Alright. Come on, they don't have another one, right? There's just no way. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. Well, I eggplanted them. I went into their garden and then I just planted some eggplants. The thing is, like, you know, I always get combo there. What deck were they on, by the way? I couldn't tell. Probably Blue Eyes. Let's check. All right, let's see. You know, I need Gazelle, please. Just once. Just hit me with the Gazelle. I need it in my way. Oh my god, that's like the first Oasis of Dragon Souls that I got. As you can see, finally. Crystal Shark? Is it like Baby Shark? I don't know. I think I never listened to Baby Shark, actually. Yeah. Alright. The mouth is doing crazy things, so I recalibrated real quick. Was it Blue Eyes? It was sharks. Talking about baby sharks. Alright. Talking about Kogura. Yeah, like I just gave them my eggplant, you know. Alright. They're on a losing spree, so they might just be like really mad that they're not first and D rank. Because they're just so, oh, I'm in the loser's queue. It fucks playing this game, and I hope they do. And you know they're not wrong. But yeah. Oh my god, the sand sucks. Yeah, max. Yeah. Alrighty then, bestie. Jack Jaguar. I need to stop a Ash, I think. That one I can't stop. Addicted to the Shindig. Sometimes when I'm like speaking, I ask myself if people even know what I'm referencing. Alright, it's SP Pass, baby. The tried and tested, the true. At least I can do something here, right? I'm not gonna banish the card. Alright. I want to call by into droplet, but it depends on the deck, right? This card. Alright. Is it Regina? I guess. Adrian? Monsters you control. Oh, dude, what's with the mouth? Alright. Battle phase. Clear battle. Alright. Alright. That has to suck. Isn't that one in graveyard? Let's get rid of the Agerine. Alright. So 2 cards left. You got to be kidding me. What? Why is that the effect on the card? Oh my god. I didn't even know that was an effect. Alright, we're done. I think I lose. I didn't know that was the effect of the card. I would have like banished it and gave them the card. I guess I should have gotten rid of the free. Alright, let's go next. Alright, I'm... Alright, what is this? That's your first message? Alright. So I'm just gonna read it, alright? And I'm not gonna allow the message. My eyes darted around the room, looking for something fuckable. And then I made eye contact with an old Duolingo plushie that I had gotten of Timo as well. It was the biggest plush I had, and quite frankly, I needs to be written like, you know, capital. Not max, that's not correct. I didn't care for it, so I ripped it open, its bottom, and put my flashlight in. Alright? That works. My god, it fit perfectly. Really? Damn, that needs to be like a big plush. It was like the Duolingo plushie was made for it. The Duolingussy? Damn. Not that, but the stuffing, the tightness of the bird made it squeak around the flashlight and added pressure to it. I don't believe that. That's a lie. I'm sorry, not Max. I don't believe that. Like the flashlight has like you know, plastic around it, which, you know, a plushie. What is the plushie filled with? Obviously, it's cotton. Duh. I don't believe you. You're a liar. You never did that. All right, let's go next. Meme is playing, you know. No, I can like, you know, divert attention from Meme is playing last duel. All right. Let's go first. Like, there's not... I don't know why I'm talking about the mechanics of this, but there's like not enough pressure from the cotton of like the plushie to like squeeze the plastic, right? So that's a lie. That's obviously a lie. You should be ashamed of yourself. All right. Please Ash Blossom. Perfect. That's a banger. So it's Weasel. One more hand trap, dude. If I get Imperm here, it's sucky, but it is what it is. Baylor. Alright. So we played around 2 hand traps. That's a baller. Like, the good thing is I already have the roar in hand, so I don't need to be scared. No, no, it's gonna be alright. Oh no, that's why you take me back. It's a banger. It's an oldie but a good oldie. Oh no, I'm getting old. Alright, let's get the Ash Blossom. Bailing shouldn't be an OTP. It probably should be. But I have an agenda. You're so right, Scoot. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I think actually it should plus 1 more. Tell people, yeah, right? Exactly. What could ever go wrong? I don't see a problem with that either. There's literally nothing that could ever go wrong with that. Alright. Hey, you wanna Ash Blossom this? If they play Lava Golem, I'm screwed, but they're like pretty hand trap heavy, so I might have some luck. But Lava Golem still like makes the Princess trigger, so. Alright, 4 cards in hand. And we have 3 points of interaction. Okay. Add 1 Keshtura. No. No, you're not allowed to. What is that? Add 1 Keshtura monster? I think you're insane. You're not adding Keshuras where I come from. Get Keshtura, bitch. Alright. What could go wrong, honestly? I feel like, you know. Researches, I'm telling you. It was Punk. I guess for Baron, right? Alright, I guess. There's no way. If I have to guess, like, they, like, made the calculation in their head where, like, alright, they have, like, 1 more negate, no, 2 more pops, and I think I lose for the against the DP. And, you know, true. I also think Ogre isn't good in this meta, so she should probably take it out. Like, yes, I mean, for some reason, Blue Eyes just fell out of favor, so. So it's like much worse. Like, obviously there's stuff that it hits still, but I don't know if it's like good enough. Oh my god, guys, it's Sangafuri. Let's be honest. This dragon that looks like an otter, kind of cute, and it has like a brick in hand, which is a mahjong brick, but we can't act as if it's like a brick for your brick house, and we're gonna get bricked by Tempai. This card isn't good though. Once per turn, when a monster is destroyed by a fire dragon, which we don't have, you can target 1 destroyed special summon of your field and defense. I guess if we ever like play like ass Tempai. What is this? Kochobo Hinamatsuri. Why is this a machine? If this card is in your hand or graveyard, there has to be a reason, right? Some like Japanese folklore reason. You can target 1 machine monster on the field. For the rest of you cannot accept exceeds. Also special summon this card. Banish it when it leaves the field. And if you do... Alright, so it's a level 7 extender for machines. Is there like good machine 7s? Right, I didn't have to. I want to see, are there any good machine 7s? There are actually a lot. Wait, I forgot something. Where is it? Machina. Crystal Shark, but machine? True. Machine. All right, never mind. There's a really good one. I kind of forgot. Oh my god, there's two good ones. You could even go into a Rise Heart with it. So actually, pretty good card in a Masochist deck, obviously. But wait, what are you locked out of? I kinda didn't. Cannot special sub from the extra deck. Exceeds. Okay. The problem is obviously Tomahawk is bad with this because Tomahawk gets like tokens, and then I guess you would either get Arise or whatever. I guess the best deck is like Infinity Track for it. You would either get like a Rise Heart or what is the other Phantom Beast? I forgot its name. Not Aurora Dawn, dude. Phantom Beast. You know, the card that was insane in Dragon Ruler format. That card's crazy, by the way. Still playable to this day. I'm gonna do Lady Debug. Like, Flame Buffalo is in... Wait. Let's start with Circle, actually. Let's see what they do against the Circle. Am I lagging? Come on. Come on. Oh, dude. Is the stream still online? It is. Alright. We need a special, right? Done. 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 Do I get Mirror? I guess I get the Mirror. Yeah. I think Lady Debug is better, honestly. But I could Flame Buffalo, discard Lady Debug. I guess it's good. Maybe it's like too much, but like the random drop probably good enough to warrant this. Okay. That didn't change anything. Alright, Wicked. Converter. At least we have some like follow-up for next turn. We'll never need Lady Debug again. Let's get the Weasel. Alright, this looks good. Alright, we have some like contingency plans here. I love this music, so good. I could end on SP as well, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I could end on SP as well, should I? I guess it's like one more point of interaction. Like the board breaking gets worse. But I guess SP is pretty good as a card. Weasel. Yeah, let's end on SP as well. That sounds good actually. I mean we can do it for once, right? Alright. So it's 1, 2. It's only 2. 1, 2, 3 points of interaction, alright. It's branded, by the way. Boo, branded regain. Boo. I hate that card. All right. So 5 cards in hand. All right. Allure. That's fine. You still need to like. I'm fine. I could infuriate. I think that's okay. Like, I don't see a reason, you know. Be like, no, don't drop with me. Now they need to banish one. Then they draw one. The strategy trigger here. Oh, that's pretty obnoxious, actually. Alright. That is pretty obnoxious. The search is a big problem, actually. Caliber, alright. The thing is, the chance is really high that they drew into the freaking fusion. I guess I only gate the fusion and pray. That's the plan. That's fine. Alright. The thing is, they might have the fusion in hand already, and then I just lose. Lost. Alright, we are done. I hate branded. So that means they already have the card, right? Why did we give this shitty deck their second fusion again? Like, that's the problem, like, with the second fusion, by the way. If you were like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, I cannot negate the fusion anymore because they have a second one. If they can get, like, that doesn't matter. But, like, now they could, like, add one of Branded Lost of their Alibert to be able to just fusion me. Like, I could have stopped the Allure, but, you know... What if they don't have exactly Thespian Tragedy in hand, right? Yeah, what can you do? It's branded. Whatever. I hate that deck so much. I hate playing against it. It feels like one big bingo machine, you know? Like one big bingo machine. Alright. I'm just gonna fua. I don't care. I'm gonna fua. I didn't draw that many bricks today, I realize. Like, I think this is the first Celestial. And the first, like, I think I didn't draw the field spell today. So that's fine. Boss, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of this deck. Every time I have to play against it, you know. Alright. Artesia, sure. What do we send here? Retribution. Alright. That gets a branded fusion. Hilarious. So they need to go for Lubellion, right? That's a bit fucky for them, pretty sure. Alright. Branded fusion. So I draw one, which is nice. And I draw one more if they go for the Lubellion line. Which they probably will. Sanctifier. And one Albaz, alright. Mercurier, which they will probably negate. You want to banish your Albaz, which is the thing that you obviously want to, alright? Good. I mean, alright, I got rid of the Mercurier. And set one from the deck to negate. Branded in red. Here. My main phase, right? No. They have to use it basically now. So I will just force them to use their stuff, right? Alright. So this is the thing though, like I am not like, I don't have any problems with this. You need to use the Albaz now if you want to use like the board breaking power. Alright. See, now they only have the back row left here. I'm gonna Foxy. I'm not gonna activate the effect. Cannot target this card. Alright. I could pop this card, but I will wait a bit. I guess I need to pop it. Maybe I lied. Alright. So I won't be attacking directly anyway, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that part. I need to like play around their stuff, so this is the thing. Bye this one. Alright. Gotten rid of the branded in red. Elias Ghost, thank you for following. Way? True, so true. You actually have a good point there with the UA. I think it's... Doesn't matter. Probably not right. Alright. Raging Phoenix. I can pop their board, right? Which I will do. We know the last card? No, right? No, we know. 2 Cartesius. No, where? True! So true. So they could get the... What can they do? They have something that they can do, which kinda scares me. Will? They have something. All right. Okay. All right. I need to be careful with the zones. All right, like this. It's a bit complicated, but hit face down. Yeah, I know. Don't be scared. I know. That's a kid. I need to be careful of, like, so they could just Nibiru me here, right? Then I kind of cry. And this is Albaz. It doesn't matter how I attack. Like, I just need to outdoor stuff. Alright, main 2. I guess I'll just go into early. Alright. I should have... doesn't matter. Alright. So it's Cartesia, right? Cannot discard? Alright. We might be dead, by the way. Add fusion. Alright. That's so hard to deal with, by the way. Sure. So it's Cartesia, the discard card, and then... Alright. And then we don't know the rest. I need to be thoughtful. I don't think we win, but... It's Grand Angel, right? Can send one. Sure, that doesn't, like, scare me. Alright, Titanic Clad. Branded Fusion. Sure. Maybe they sent some wrong materials. I don't know. Unfortunately, those are correct materials. Wait. It's the wrong zone, though. No, that's funny. Pit Night early, baby! Now that's the funniest blowout I've ever seen. Alright. Sure. Lubellion. Is this... Wait, let me think real quick. Can special summon from your deck. I guess. I don't want them to get branded regained. I know one of their cards is Blazing Cartesia and the other one is the Sand card. I mean, sure. You're allowed to do that. Creatus, sure. I mean, this isn't relevant. Yeah. I mean, this is fine. It doesn't look fine, but it is fine. Oh, okay. Like, they will discard Fusion Summon with Albaz. It is okay. So we got rid of this one. Alright. Yeah, it's Merge Age, sure. I'm not scared of it, funnily enough. They need to get rid of this one. They might do the mistake, though. Alright. That's fine. Right, they will attack. I'll take the damage. So they have one more... They use both Cartesias for their play. And they cannot banish anything anymore, so... So what triggers? Like, it's like 12 triggers? I guess I'll banish the Cartesia, right? It's like a good enough banish. Alright. Special summon one Albaz. Alright, Quem. I mean, this isn't problematic. This looks bad. But it isn't that problematic. I just might win next turn. Alright. Let's hope that the back row isn't good. They, like, worked for a lot of stuff. That includes the special summon of a monster, alright. So the cool thing is... I just, like... win. Alright. Special summon of a monster, I guess. I guess this baits it out. They will let it go, obviously. Negate and destroy. Alright, I don't care about that. Because the thing is, you lose this turn. Except, of course, if they have a Nibiru. I mean, that's okay. My card is unaffected though, so... I should have popped, I realize. I kind of am trying to get their effect. I should have popped the card. A second Mirror Jade. Yeah, I think I lost it here. It's like 3 million things to keep track of, that's a problem. No. Alright, Bailings. You're allowed to have a Jaguar. That's a good draw. Alright, this will get banished. You're not banishing, you're crazy. I think I misplayed it a bit, but... What are you banishing? That doesn't do anything. Fusion Destiny. Alright, so I kinda misplayed it. I should have just stopped the Albaz. What are they getting back? Branded the High Spirit. They quote-unquote pop my bird. Oh god, they get the Cartesia. No. Wait! Oh, it's not an activated effect. I always forget that. Oh, I misplayed it. I misplayed it so hard. Alright. They can get the brand fusion back. I lost. I should have stopped the Albaz. I forgot. I forgot about that. I don't know, dude. I was like, they don't have anything left, and then they had. I had this game, dude. That's so obnoxious. That's just on me. That's just on me. I just should have popped the Albaz. I don't know, my brain just stopped working there. I forgot that they just could like fuse away with the Link monster. I was thinking about like the branded meme shit. Alright. Sure. Like, I was thinking about the Albion. That was a mistake. Cartesia, sure. Link? Bro, wait, what? I mean, I lose. I know that, but... Alright, they're getting a Ice Blade token. Whatever. Dude, that's so obnoxious. I had the duel. Okay, I will try to not forget it from now on. Alright, Rebellion, sure. It cannot be your play. Allure. No, dude, that didn't just happen. That didn't just happen. That just didn't happen. That just didn't happen right now. I guess Cartesia. Yeah. Can they fusion summon into that card? Let's see. Alright, Sarnier. Doesn't really do anything here. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna pop the regained. I'm gonna discard the rage. So what do I have, actually? What can I get back? I could get back the Raging Phoenix. That's actually pretty cool. Hold up. Alright, Burning Blade. That it comes up is insane, by the way. Alright, Salad, Monster. Alright. I will get my negate. I think. I might have lethal somewhere, somehow. Alright. What can I climb into? I'm gonna go to battle phase and just beat over their stuff. Okay, they sent one. I should have probably that. Alright, a Lebellion. I think this is lethal. Oh my god, dude. I hate this deck with a passion. I won against Brandon. Oh my god. I probably had it last turn anyway, but this feels like the worst kind of just, you know, they just, I don't know. I always, like, mid-duel, I always lose track about, like, of the things that they can still do, right? And that's just a big problem. Like, I was like, I forgot that they just could like, that they might play a second Mirror Jade. And I should have, like, if I pop the Alabaz there, I win, right? Skipper, reveal one. And at one Cybers. It isn't specialable, so there's. Oh, dude. Does anybody else hate Brandon? Does anybody else hate Branded, dude? Like, Branded is so. That was like, I think like 20 minutes at least, or half an hour of a duel to just out this one deck that just triggers off everything. All right. All right. The problem is I'm not going first. Pair top. Is it goblins? My head is hurting, by the way, after the last one. I need to, like... Alright, Takatalborg. I'd play this if I had this, I'm pretty sure. It's Punk. Do I even do anything against Punk? I think their board is too big, honestly, but... Alright, maybe we can Sarnier something. Wallace, alright. They will get the Rising Scale, right? Xiamin, alright. Alright, they kind of have a questionable board here. Alright, they draw one. Okay. Dude, today the tracking is all over the place. It's a 9. It's a 9 or a 6. I think they just go into Rising Carp, right? That's the plan. That's the Rising Carp, alright. The thing is, they are playing like into Nib, like pretty brutally. Rising Carp. So they have the extender in hand, we know that. That's a twice per turn, right? Yeah, alright. So they drew their extra cards. I don't know where to stop them, I'm going to be honest. I guess we can try to break their board. Vagon and Dear Note. Alright. That's a jam. Okay, Dear Note will target a card. I guess that's the best I'm gonna get. And special summon this card. Alright, oh, okay, let's go next, dude. I thought it was 5 or more. Alright. I kinda fumbled that one. I'm going to be honest. It wasn't it 5 or more? Am I crazy? Did I misread? Where's the card? A level 5 monster. Except a level... Alright. Except a level 5 monster. I guess, let me guess. Rising Carp is level 5. No, Rising Carp is level 8. Which level 5 monster don't they want you to get? Whatever. Let's go next. I wasn't in the mood to watch another person play like for 60 minutes straight. After the Branded duel. We're going first, which doesn't bode well for us. We have a Fua, but Fua doesn't do anything. Maybe Mistake can do it. Debug. So what's the best ad of debug here? Dude, let me fix the freaking tracking. All right. I guess let's get the converter. No, I need a salad for the weasel. I realize. All right. So they are only on board breakers. Great. Cool. Funny and hilarious. Yeah, alright. They have it on off. Is there anything I'd like to go into before? I think I'm gonna do this. Because if I get Nibiru, then I at least can have an active princess, right? So you're not gonna let me play on here. That would be crazy. Magnum, alright. So it's Tempai. Cool. Alright. Yeah, sure. Add a card. See if I care. I probably do actually, but I can't be tsundere about it. Alright, Raging Phoenix into Raging Phoenix. You know what I hate about Tempai? I need to add the freaking... I would like to add Rage, but I need to add Roar. That's so obnoxious. Because the reason is, like, Pop Multiples is better against Tempai. But, like... Pop Multiples is better, but... I cannot, like, add the card, because if they play, like, one of their free mil... What? It's not Tempai? You're letting me go first? Battle phase? Alright. They have, like... I know what they have. I hope that they don't have it twice. Alright, evenly. How do I deal with, like, 2 evenlies? Alright. We're not adding anything. Please don't have Cyclone. I beg you. Alright. Called by. I mean, I cannot stop that, but... I kinda gimped them here. Third year. Can I somehow get lethal? I probably cannot, right? What I could do though, get rid of this card. Might be a second evenly. Alright, it isn't. Alright, check this play out. What is it? Super Poly? Cool. Truly a cool moment. Garura, sure. We have to pass here. I mean, it's better than getting lava golemed in this situation, actually. Because they would have, like, lava golemed me for my life savings. The top deck. I love them, dude. You know, their monster is actually not big enough to beat over mine. And they know that. So they're gonna get obliterate. That's a perfect top deck. That's highly questionable to do that. Do I care about the back? No, right? No, I don't care about it. Because now triggered my card. I could Weasel here. Weasel, special summon, draw. No, we're not doing that. They will buff. So I know the last card is a lag of Exodia, right? So I should be okay here. The last card is the lag of Exodia. I don't know this one, but they could fetch for one more. They're fetching for one more. The problem is they might like get cards, right? Because my mistake is gone. You will hate what's gonna happen. This is checkmate, by the way. Alright, they're gonna set a an Exodia piece. They will attack. Alright, sure. Smart to get it over with. Thank you very much. The silver lining is that I dealt enough damage so that the unstoppable Exodia didn't become a problem. If it did, I was done. I got a really good top deck there as well. So yeah. The thing is, it's funny to me that Super Poly was so much worse than Lava Go. Which is really funny in that specific situation. Yeah. Because, you know, I would have like gone for an SP Little Knight. I would have like a speed. Because like the beaters don't do anything. Alright. Let's get our pack. How late is it? Alright. Boxer, White Toston. Did I get anything good today? I don't think so, right? That will make me go on or not. That's the thing. We got a 4th Tefnuit. That one will leave a mark. I think I got something for the first time today. Oh yeah, we got Oasis of Dragon Souls. That one was a high pull. We got Necros of Unicorn. Yeah, no, let's play some more. We got Leviathan. I guess that's like a thumbnail worthy, but right. They were just this is just killing me, dude, that they top deck this. Also really funny how they use the Magnum to add. I was so scared. Like, I would never play this as a going second deck. That's so much worse. Like, just play it going first. Then, you know, stuff like that can't happen. And maybe they're going second in Jar, though. So maybe they just like going second and that's why they built their deck for it. Always a possibility. Alright. I had so much luck with the life points, by the way, last soul. I mean, it's a fine going second hand. Soga, I think they're called. I'm going next. I could break the board, but I'm going to be honest, I don't want to play that. today. Like, I think the branded duel just killed me. Yeah, Blue Eyes, right? Yeah. I mean, you know, yeah. Like that duel just genuinely just made me mad. Like not mad in like the I went mad, right? Not I am mad. Oh, trading card game live stream is today. All right, we have the droll in hand. Ban Rubina? That's highly specific. That's highly specific. Me when I just play every maxi in the game. Me when I have to deal with Rubina. I think they lose against Troll, right? I cannot normal summon though. But I could Diabalstar's hand your card. So that's the problem with Mimighoul. If they have the dungeon, it feels really bad. Oh god, I think they have it. Alright. Let's see if we can play through it. Really unfortunate. So they have the dragon. Triple attack as well. If they look into my hand, I will give up. Alright. The problem is they would have ripped the Diabalstar. Exactly the card I need there. I mean, sure, I could wait, right? But truth of the matter is they would just plus. I am basically losing there, and yeah. Opponent opening like that also pretty cool. And I cannot normal summon is like a main problem. Alright, I think Mole is the best normal. It's the implication of the Mole. I think I'm okay with a Ash Blossom, right? Because Ash Blossom realistically like doesn't do a whole lot against me. Converter. One of the main problems here is, by the way, I don't know if you have realized, I cannot play around Nibiru. I think they have Imperm. Imperm killed me. Whaler is fine. Be Whaler. Be Whaler. Alzheimer, forget that you have Imperm in hand. I think they're waiting for some unexplainable reason. Like, alright. Like, let's say I get nipped, right? That isn't good. That isn't good at all. I think they have... No, it cannot be... Like, it could be Nibiru. Sorry, it could be Nibiru. But the thing is, they're playing in a manner, right? They're just, like, keeping the hand trap. Whaler, perfect. So it was Whaler. They're on 60 cards. I think I should add Rage, but I'm gonna get the back row. Not the back row. I'm gonna get the Roar. Alright, your turn. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 points. We have 5 cards in hand. Trudia. Sure. Roar is pretty good against stack. They might just have it. Alright. Wait, what? Alright. That's fine. Negates your card. Yeah. I would never play those two archetypes together. They don't really work together. Don't they even like level 4 lock you somewhere along the way? I guess if you're like, I want to play cute girls. Animal Candle. Maybe they just really want to play cute cards. Oh my god, dude. What is this? Hold on a second. Alright. Okay. Who you are? Let's see. It's Evishki Marrowgeist. Can detach, shuffle. The effect is okay. It isn't bad. If it would be like overlay 2 force, 3000 attack, dude, card really good actually. You can stop them from like floating. Not that any like modern deck would play it, but you know, it wouldn't be a bad card is what I'm saying. Fly Trap. You know, like stopping cards from floating, genuinely really good. Okay, we need some wins. I mean, I'm getting wins, but I need some like high impact packs, right? You know, yesterday I lost like almost every coin toss. Today I'm winning almost every coin toss, I feel like. All right. Plat is a crazy place, dude. That's probably the worst hand I could have gotten. I guess Sanctuary. Yeah, this is really bad. This is one of the worst hand. I think this is legitimately the worst hand that I got today. Maybe they just imperm. Yeah, alright. They're not. So we will relink so the roar is up, right? And pray. Pray that it is enough. But that's the reason I put in like multiple roars and screams, roars and rages. Oh wait, I'm back on one rage again. Apparently, I forgot. So I have to let that go through. Check them out. Check this out. Check the birth in hand out. Alright. It's Keshtira. Sometimes it's okay. That's a possible break in the future. Alright, sure. I'm fine with them attacking into it. Alright. No one hit the bricks. Alright, they're not gonna give me the Fusion Destiny, that's for sure, right? They will not take... Yeah, alright. Thought so. Okay. Wait, no. I didn't want to do that. I thought the Bailing effect is coming up. Alright. That's bad. That's really bad. Those are really bad. Oh my god! I think I lose. Oh, I hate this shit so much, dude. Alright, it's a circle. Alright, sure. I guess I'm going to get Foxy. Then I'm gonna Foxy. Alright, they will banish a card. That's alright. Okay. Alright. Check this out. I guess it's DP or bust. Check them out. How they get birth. Check them out here. That's fine. Alright. It is literally DP or bust. And this isn't allowed to be a strike. Maybe there's a world where we can use that one. Obviously they attack first. Yeah, sure. All right. Obviously they also only play 2 birth. Naturally. Didn't we play against this person exactly? The idea is, by the way, why I did that is, sure, they could have a second cash, right? But they only play like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, okay, 9 additional names with this one. Like Scare Cash, I don't care about, right? And Rise Heart, I don't care about. The chance that they don't have any of the good starters when they start with the Ogre is pretty high. So I was like, okay, I will negate the Ogre, because if I negate the Ogre, they have one more quote-unquote brick in deck. And then they cannot attack over my card. Yeah, what can you do? They just had it. That is pretty obnoxious. That's the point, right? I knew if I don't do it now, I will bust, right? I guess I could have let them attack, but... Also, the problem would have been, like, they get prep, right? They flip the prep, and then they just are unbricked, right? With their body on board. Dude, these hands, I guess it's not getting better. Any good pulls? We can check. Not really. That's why I'm even like pushing on, right? Next, see me here, please. I think they have Impermanent or Whaler, which I don't care about. I want him to use it, basically, right? They toggled off. Bait me. I think it's Imperm, by the way. I don't get people sometimes. Alright. I think it's Imperm. They're keeping it for my turn. Sure, I don't care about that. DP still activates, right, after it gets destroyed. I'm pretty sure. Alright. Rite of Aramis-Seer, sure. Oh, this will be hilarious. So they will discard the Larry. I hope they stop here. All right, Larry trigger. So this is obviously but the best managed. The problem is they still have a normal. I want to say, I swear if this is a light fiend, I'm gonna flip it. Alright, they still can normal summon. Baldrake already. Sure. I don't... It needs to be 2 effect monsters, right? So they're gonna just bounce my DP. Sure. Uncool, but what can you do? I think I lose. Yeah. I love Fiendsmith. No. So they were playing the same slop as me. Like, how about you getting like the bricks for DP? Obviously you just open with the one-off. Where is it here? Obviously. And with the 2-off, I guess. This shit sucks. Alright, whatever. No, we didn't get any good pulls. I shouldn't be that loud, I feel like. Like, I think it's fine on Twitch, but on YouTube, like, they do something to the video that it just sounds like so bass boosted. Alright, so we did it. We overturned our luck. I'm just getting bad going first hands. Oh, hold up. Maybe this is it. Call it Michael Jackson. Alright, let's see if we get Ash Blossom on this. We will get... Thank you. It's relatively consistent, right? Every time I get memed on by like 60 card flop pile opponent hands, the next opponent just instantly gives up. I feel like that's relatively consistent throughout the series. Like, obviously not always, but, you know. I guess, like, at least 50% of the people. Alright, let's see. Oh, you are. Yeah, good one, please. I need this. My children are starving. Thank you, Konami. The children stop starving now. It needs to be a hero, right? I mean, the thing is, we will never play this card. Because the problem with heroes is every single freaking hero card is like Giga Yor, but it's a cool pull. Like, I don't hate it. That's a Stratos I can't play. Can I do something with the evil heroes? Does it need to be elemental? I guess you would always get a Stratos with this one, right? So... kind of sucks. I think I have a Dusted Gold though. But, you know, I cannot get a Dusted Gold with it. I could get a Blaze Man and then get a Poly. I don't know. Do I have a Poly? Poly. Hilarious. Hilarious that I didn't get a Poly. All right. I guess that's the good pull for today. All right, let's do a quick summary. Let's do meme review, and after that, you will be set free. I mean, the first thing we need to keep in mind is I managed to get to Plat 1, which means I will probably be able to get to Plat Diamond 5 next time, right? And I think we won more than we lost today. Yeah, no, that seems to be like, look, win, lose, lose, win, lose, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, 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 lose, lose, win, win. I think that's approximately 50%. Yeah. Approximately 50%. All right. Then if we check the pulls out, right? I think they start somewhere here. Oh, we got a second one of this one. All right, they start here, right? Let me... I really like lycanthrope as an artwork, but I think we will never get like any kind of support for that card. All right, so we got a second exterior, which we don't need. We only ever needed one, and the one we have like for 60 million years. Horn Stars, stop printing AFD. Hey Lucario, how are you doing? Yo, El Majimerji? It's almost has the same name as me. During the main phase, you contribute one Cyberse or Link monster. The problem is like the fact it doesn't plus, right? Just chilling. Oh, that's nice to hear. Really. So how do the Lyralisks look? Right, we're like really far from playing Lyralisk, I guess. Independent Nightingale. All right. Let's see. Then drag Lubian. This one isn't relevant. Higo Kagasuchi, unfortunately not relevant. Moai. A Reaper of Prophecy. It's a level 6. I love prophecy cards, dude. Oh, thanks for the bits. That's so nice of you. It's 1111. 5 bits, thank you. All right. You have a good replay? All right. Give it to me. We'll watch a replay. For the bits, you'll get it for free. Wait, I'll recharge that. You know, because I personally like real money more than fake money, so I'm gonna. But let me do the summary first. Kochobo's Hinamatsuri is pretty cool. I like it. Unfortunately, there's like no way in hell we can use it. Is it Aurora Dawn? No, it's not. Whatever. I will never get the card name right. Then Yellow Dust on. Unfortunately, not the Pro Dust of them all. Yeah, not good. You were cooking? Okay, now I'm interested. Frog the Jam. Avigishki Marrowgeist, which is a cool looking card, unfortunately not good. We got a Spatha, which is ballin', honestly. A Hero Lives, which is a cool pull. Banish this at 1 time stream. Do we even have time stream? No, obviously we don't have time stream. And that's about it, right? Those already pulled for today. All right, let's check out the replay. Top replay. How much money is like 5 bits? 30 cents? Not that it matters, but you know, I'm just interested because like I don't have like any form of I think like 100 is like 2 euros, right? I think so. It's like 20 cents. The amount doesn't matter. I'm just, you know, I like numbers. That's about it. Um, wait, I'm gonna find it out. How much does 1 bit on Twitch cost? But first the replay. All right, we're on Heroes. Or that sounds so all right. Stratos. The cool thing is that in prison, right? We get Ferris. Ferris locks though, so get rid of Shadow, Shadow Miss trigger. Ferris trigger. Ferris gets the increase. Mist gets a dusted gold. All right. Get use the increase. Get Vion, send Necrom. What do we special? Prison, send super poly guy. Vion, get rid of Paris, get poly. Alright, with that we're fine, right? A dusted gold, get dark fusion, alright. Then Infernal Devicer. Infernal Devicer, we reveal evil Neos, we search for Neos. Infernal Rider, I think that locks you, I think, into special sums or something. Super Poly, Dark Fusion, we get rid of those two. Go for Backfire. Backfire, I think, searches for a Dark Fusion or one that mentions it. Yeah. Dark Contact for the Contact Fusion into Evil Neos Lord. Oh, that zone is spicy. We sent the classic materials for DPE. Also spicy zone. Not that they play the card, but alright. Militias, Cross Crusader, get back militias. Oh, we're getting back Denier. That's the once per turn effect, yeah. Right. Not the once per duel one. Plasma, we could Plasma, we militias, or militias. Denier. We're not activating the effect, so we might want to activate it next turn, I guess. Get militias. Triple for Plasma. And then we set Mask Change. How do we activate it? Alright. We can't use any hero monster. I guess after this one has been... They actually have the Anima, alright? But they get Anima before they can Anima. DPE, pop those two. That makes sense. They get the Jet Dragon. Unfortunately, Jet Dragon is... whatever. Super Poly, Malicious Bane, and they're dead. Alright. Dark Supremacy. It's a good top deck, but they lose here. Alright. Alt by for the Neos Lord. Yeah, that's GG. Alright, thank you for the replay. Oh, Mass Judge. Oh my god. And they're getting Dark Lord also, which is, you know, which really kills the deck. Alright, thank you for the replay. Alright. Let me... 1 bit is... How much is that? Okay, let me see. So, 100 is 159. And let me get the calculator out because I'm interested. Yeah, pretty good. The calc, man. So, invalid input? Are you kidding me? So it's like 159, so it's 59, 100. It's 1 cent and 59. So it's 1.5, 1.6 cents. So 8 cents. Thanks for the 8 cent. All right, let's do the meme review. All right, so 1 bit is approximately 1.6 cents. All right, good to know. Okay, chatting screen. How much? Oh, how much hero do you play, Lucaria? All right, let me. All right, it's less than three or what? 3 or more. All right, we're gonna do meme review, and you can predict if I will think a certain amount of memes will be funny. All right, my OBS is like dying, a classic, and yeah, I wish I could see, you know, how stuff looks, but I just gonna be, you know, positive and think that it'll work out. I need to like adjust things on the stream. All right, so predictions are going. If you want to predict, you can predict. If not, I don't care. We'll do the meme review. Memes will be reviewed until morale improves. You may not like it, but this is what peak reviewing looks like. Is my OBS normal again? No. I guess I can studio mode. All right. At least I can like see stuff back on my like OBS again after like cheating the preview. More than 3? Damn, you think this review is hilarious. That's crazy. All right. Predictions still going. I can do this already though. Okay. So it's basically done. So let me check this week's memes. All right, let me get the model more out of the way actually. A little bit more. Okay. This week's memes, generic slop is getting ridiculous. Keshira Unicorn Ash Blossom. At least now I can learn the opponent's secret identity. I have no idea who this is. Me neither. Actually. Alright. God damn it, I laughed. Alright, that's one. We all pray. Baguska and pray. Baguska, inshallah, my opponent doesn't have an out. Amen. Amen, by the way. Alright. True. By the way, this is really Farfa coded, right? Like, it's specifically made so that Farfa laughs, so that's why it's Muslim. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Doc, help Albaz broke every bone in his body. I know just what to do, Alba system. You just made him a robot. He doesn't. Don't worry, he has Bluetooth. Oh shit, for real? Low effort swill. When your opponent opens 4 hand traps and a 1-card starter, and you open 4 hand crabs and a 1-card charter. Unfortunately, I don't think that one's funny. The thing is, I also have seen MBT laugh for like 2 minutes straight about this one, so doesn't help. A normal created meme with no specific fixation whatsoever. Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype comp. Visually appealing women cherry-picked from each 2025 meta deck edition. Hag, deranged. Combo, linear, flexible. Rational control, don't. Alright. Snake Eyes, who is a linear hag. It's linear hag. Crazy. I don't know what that means. No, I laughed. Okay, too. It's Snake Eyes, not Eyes. Make any deck with a level 1 fire monster competitive. Not specifically Snake Eyes, no. That's Sinful Spoils. Please don't ban OS is sexy, haha. I wonder what her aged armpit smell like. Alright. Oh wait, it's linear combo hag. I don't get these. All right, so it's a linear hag combo. Got you. It's Combo. It's combo. And it's the most linear one. No, wait, I have it. It's hag, it's linear, it's rational. Okay, so it's hag. What is this meme? Um, it's is it hag combo? No, it's linear hag. It's getting worse and worse. What is this? It is just a hag. Um, hag. So wait, this is control versus combo. This is rational versus hag, and for some reason, so it's a combo hag. All right, so this is combo. This is just combo. All right, Mermail Atlantean. Water's dot deck better than ever. No, that's Atlantean. That's not Water dot deck. Only remember as a hand, Rip Turbo, Barrier Statue Turbo, robbed of its structure, deck R still becomes a meta deck. What's the terms? Scaly? This meme, by the way, I hate it on like 16 levels. The worst part is that I laughed because of this sentence. So it's a deranged, flexibly deranged. All right, branded. Mentions Fallen of Albas. True. Always draw branded fusion. Can actually play through Ash, LGBT, and H, Fairy, Robot, Rock, Devil. We got them all. All right. More cards than frames for the anime. True. Then this is a linear. This is just linear. And kind of a combo. Linear combo? Yeah, it's a linear combo. It's a linear combo. Centurion, Mecha and Women, my favorite. Make level 12 synchros by the truckload. Pass on free summons because they can be continuous traps for some reason. So this is a linear. Yeah, it's just linear. Memento, old school monster return. Make a big guy into setup by sending stuff to the graveyard. Do a lot of things, yet SP pass an optimal end board. That's not true. What the hell? Gatic is not Karibo. That's true. The last, like, this is a lie. Did you ever see this deck get played? Crazy. Like, they never end on SP pass. All right, Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith control is now the most used deck, surprisingly. No, it isn't surprising. Yeah, this shields it. You take part, taking it. Curious. Would you still love me if I was a light fiend? If I wasn't a light fiend? No. It's a flexible kind of combo. So this is the worst comp as I've ever seen, by the way. Blue Eyes. Is that Blue Eyes bad? So wait, this is a rational control. It's mid-range, by the way. This is a linear rational control. This shit doesn't make sense, dude. Use the white monsters to summon the white monsters. Low floor, high ceiling, no jokes. Feeling of playing Blue Eyes are captured perfectly. All right. So this is a control. This is just control. This is the worst comp as I've ever seen. The only good trap deck, that's kind of not true. Use a lot of traps, more than 5. They use a lot more than 5. Right trap at the right times wins you games. Canonically a lesbian. All right. And this is a control, don't flexible. It's a flexible kind of combo. And this is a control, don't flexible. All right. Flexible, don't combo. Flexible, don't control. Oh my god, yes, I love Ray. And with that, it's like the most important square. Use a lot of spells. Requires board analyzing. Love to grind. Recommended to do it with Rose. Why? Not made with Mematic. This is so far for laughs. This is the worst meme I've seen. I'm sorry. Just, this one was such a headache. Like, normally I try not to, like, shit talk to memes, but this one I hate it. Genuinely. After a few hours of trying to use your favorite archetype of Master Duel, Fiendsmith Engraver, I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemies to defeat them. You know, this one's fine. Also, I just need like a minute to understand it. I really like this tech. Oh, so it's low. Oh no, Mirjade. Luckily, Sorvaris can negate the special summons and is going to banish that. Denies with the head. Why? Oh, it just denies. I see. Hours of Fighting Blue Eyes decks got this image living in my head rent free. I'm not like, if you understand it, you understand. I'm not gonna try to explain it. You know, this meme sucks because this one doesn't do it. These, like, I get why they put it in here, but I'm like, no, technically this doesn't make sense. That's it. The definition of edging, when you're losing but they hit you with disconnection, but they don't actually disconnect, so it just makes it true. This one's real. This one, Josu Joestar. Which Jojo is your favorite Josu Joestar? The dragon does not concern himself with the opinions of monsters with targeting protection. The dragon does not wipe until the end phase. Why is this better than what's actually the caption? Branded? More like Roganded. Why? Oh, it's because Rogue. Brand players after a week of being meta relevant. Merge ATS Dragon. You know I'm something of a weak rogue deck myself. True. Choose your deck wisely. Mom, I'm gay. Is that because you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, they're good at Yu-Gi-Oh. Good at Yu-Gi-Oh. G-A-Y. Oh yeah, let me check if I actually am playing the fucking that makes you gay. Oh fuck. Oh, because they're like rainbow cards in it. I'm trying to think if there's like even a deck that plays these three cards. Like these two I can see, right? Alright. What hating Brand does to a motherfucker. 5 stages of grief. Tear is back. Denial. Why did Konami bring this card back? Anger. It's Branded Fusion. Bargaining. I tried to play Branded. Depression. I like fish. Acceptance. Branded can break any board. It's fine. Our Master Duel experience. I have one. What's your most hated card post? And I hate this meta so much post. Our Master. Original. I also want why this card isn't banned yet post. Daring today, aren't we? Okay, my Squidward stuck there. Mimigold players explaining their most efficient combo. I tried really hard not to laugh. Maker into Dominus Impulse. Surrender. I was so close to laughing. I like that meme though. Moon of Closed Heaven be like. Moon of the Closed Heaven 1 second after being summoned. Adios. And here's the Requiem. True. Greatest sex appeal in all of card games. So I designed this robot. Gustav Max. Wood. Same. Alright. I think this sums things up really well. Fiendsmith Engraver. Super splashable. Allows you to make a lot of stuff. It makes road decks competitive. Get banned everywhere for summoning a level 1 tuner lower from your hand or deck in defense position. Image not related. Oh, which was it again? Which deck? What was it again? This is like something else. I forgot. Wasn't it? Wait, wasn't it Hulk Firebrax actually? Yeah. What is that may have an effect to activate? Monsters that activate their abilities from the graveyard be like, get it? Because Zane died in the series. Catastrophe is not hiding it. Hey guys, racism, what I'm called. I did it. I didn't laugh more than Price. It was really close. Alright. Alright, we did it. We did it, guys. We did it. We did the meme review. We did the thing. We did a thing where Epic let's sing. Right, yeah. Did we actually? Alright. You're getting your points back. Alright. Let me check though. Thank you for watching. We will be back next week. I know what we're gonna do next week. One One we will draft MTG because the new Final Fantasy set has been out, and we will be playing Masochist 3 times. So thank you for watching a lot. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, no problem. And we'll be rating. So I see you next week. Until then, take care and bye. We'll be rating. Don't go anywhere. I'm warning you. Bye.